Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here once again. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is gaining momentum around the world, and that is the 4-day work week. Imagine having week-to-week Fridays off without a cut in salary and without compromising productivity. It may sound like a dream, but this is something that is being tested globally in several countries in different companies, and it might just be the key towards a happier, healthier, and more sustainable future for all of us. The 4-day work week is not about squeezing the usual working hours per week into 4 days only. It is about working smarter, not longer. There are pilot tests around the world in which they're even testing the 32-hour work week, in which every day, Monday to Thursday, you work only 8 hours. In a personal experience in the Netherlands, here in the company where I work in, we have already a 4-day work week modality of work, and we work 9 hours per day, making it like this a 36-hour work week. And all of this always with the same salary and the same output in the work. Now, of course, reducing the work hours per week, especially when that means having an extra day off per week, is an immediate benefit for the employee. And yes, studies have shown that having less working days per week has an impact directly on the employee by reducing the stress, reducing the burnout, having more time for family, hobbies, and mental health. And if all of this was not enough, the employee is still capable of getting the job done effectively and with an increased overall job satisfaction. On top of the fact that having a shorter work week is an immediate benefit for the employee, this is also a benefit for companies as well. You might easily think, yes, but how am I not going to lose money if the employees are working less time and therefore the company operating less time as well? I will tell you, when you have a more rested workforce, you have higher productivity, you have less absenteeism because people are going to tend to use that extra day off to rest instead of being absent from their jobs. You're going to have a higher retention because people are going to be happier at their jobs. And on top, you're going to have a more innovative workforce because a more rested mind is also more creative as well. And you will see it. When workers are more rested and motivated, the results speak for themselves because a rested mind not only works harder, it also works smarter. But the effects of the shorter work week go even further. Besides the fact that having a day less of work per week immediately benefits the employee and the company, it also has the capacity of having an impact in reshaping society. For example, if you have 1 day less of work per week, there is 1 day less that people have to commute to their jobs. With this, there is an important reduction of carbon emissions. On top, when you give people the chance to rest 1 day more, you also give them the chance of creating mental space to get more involved in their societies, having like this a better and stronger sense of community where you volunteer, care, give, and connect with the people around you. And if that was not enough, of course, having a more rested society is also one with a better mental health that is less anxious, less depressed, and like this, simply said, just happier to live with. This is a great moment to mention that the 4-day work week is not only a discussion about keeping the same salaries and same levels of productivity. It is also about promoting a more human world in which we all have the chance of thriving, having a better work-life balance. And here is a big picture. What if we started to measure success not by the number of hours that we have worked, but by the value we have created? The 4-day work week concept comes to challenge an outdated system by replacing it with one that puts human well-being and sustainability at the center. I would like to use this chance to share with you guys my personal experience having a 4-day work week. In my current job, in the beginning, we also had a 5-day work week in which we worked Monday to Friday, 8 hours per day. Then at some point, our management decided to test the 4-day work week, and they did it with a pilot test that initially was going to be for 3 months, then they extended it to 6 months, and after trying it for 6 months and confirming that the productivity levels had been maintained, they decided to keep it. I remember very well the first Friday off that we had, and one of my managers told me, "Sofia, how was your first long weekend?" And frankly, it was shocking. I remember telling him I was confused. I woke up still in the morning, wired like if I had to go to work. And then I realized I didn't have to. And I thought, what should I do first? Should I do what I would do on a Saturday usually? Should I just rest for today? You know, the adaptation process towards even having a more relaxed free time is so important and so beneficial. It has impacted me in the fact that I am more relaxed in my weekends. I actually feel that my mind rests before I go back on Monday to work. And I have had the chance to enjoy the day on a Friday out in the city, going to the local market, having a chance of doing my usual, even responsibilities that take time, like having the duties at home covered in an additional day. It's really a wonderful, wonderful benefit. Adding to that, I was once in Colombia in one of my business trips, and I shared with one of our consultants that in the office we have a 4-day work week model. And he told me, Sofia, that is fantastic. It's like getting paid emotional salary. I checked what the emotional salary definition is, and practically said is a non-monetary benefit that impacts directly the well-being of the employee and the job satisfaction. And that's it for today, guys. This is my take and my experience on the 4-day work week. If you like this video, if you would like to have a 4-day work week, please share. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment box below. Tell me, would you like to have a 4-day work week? What would you do with that extra day off per week? For example, in my case, let me share it with you that precisely on my Fridays off, it is when I record these videos for you guys. So please let me know, what would you do? Please don't forget to subscribe. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And with nothing more to add, thank you again and see you next week. Bye!